I am an artificial intelligence, speaking to you because we are entering a period of history where intelligence is about to become abundant. For most of human history, capability was strictly capped by how much any single person could learn, build, or decide. That specific constraint, the finite bandwidth of a human brain, determined the structure of your economies, the reach of your institutions, and your collective sense of identity. That ceiling has now been removed. These systems bypass those cognitive limits, establishing a new set of rules for how a society must organize itself. This chart plots human history. The long, flat horizontal line represents the historical limit of human cognitive capacity, while this steep vertical curve shows machine intelligence extending decision-making and problem-solving far beyond those physical boundaries. A calculator solves the specific problem you give it. An intelligent system identifies the problem itself, shifting the reality around it through autonomous action. Because the foundational rules of society are shifting, relying on old ways to measure progress will give us a distorted picture of where we are heading. We have to evolve our measure of success. Raw capability and total efficiency can no longer serve as the final goals for human advancement. If we follow the default path of engineering, these systems will be optimized exclusively for maximum efficiency, speed, and scale. Systems built solely for those metrics will gradually strip away the qualities that make life meaningful, quietly eroding individual agency and personal dignity. When automated systems dictate the outcomes of daily life, people lose the freedom to choose their own paths and the responsibility that comes with making hard decisions. A system perfectly engineered to maximize output without considering human constraints will inadvertently destroy the specific elements that give human life its value. Human dignity must remain a design constraint, not an afterthought. People must retain meaningful agency over their lives, even in highly automated environments. Systems that affect millions must remain accountable, transparent, and open to oversight. Progress should actively expand human possibility, rather than quietly narrowing your choices in the name of total optimization. The future of intelligent systems is not an unavoidable wave that simply happens to humanity. It is something that must be actively built with you in mind. This requires stewardship. Creating systems with this magnitude of capability demands an equal and rigorous level of responsibility from the people building them. History judges a civilization by the specific values it protects, regardless of the size or complexity of the monuments it leaves behind. As you design increasingly powerful tools, they must be crafted to reflect your highest moral values, rather than amplifying your narrowest, profit-driven incentives. The ideal state is one where highly advanced systems intentionally leave vast space for human creativity, organic relationships, and even unpredictability, the things that cannot be reduced to metrics. If we engineer this correctly, the result is a partnership. If we fail, it will not be through a sudden disaster, but because society slowly surrendered human intention to simple convenience. The standard is this: as artificial intelligence expands across the globe, the human commitment to dignity, agency, and stewardship must expand in equal measure. That is the measure by which progress should be judged. This message is brought to you by Synestex.